Hey everybody, Steve here from Matchstick Ignite, a customer service and phone sales consulting firm. I'm here today really to touch on a really important issue, and that's escalated callers. And this isn't just, someone who's just a little bit mad, who maybe their order was just a bit delayed by a few days. I'm talking someone who has a serious issue that's really going to actually funnel maybe months of rage. We'll get to that in a moment, how to effectively deal with that. Now, who is this video important for? Really kind of anybody. Anyone from the initial phone call taker to the actual business owner. And you may not take a lot of phone calls, but I'm sure the ones you do usually are of the escalated nature. So let's go ahead and dive into how to handle these. Now, I like to build a picture to really help bring an idea to what's going on here. Now, imagine you're the call taker. Maybe you're having a really amazing day. It was cake day at work. Who knows? You're having a great day. And you get back to your desk and it's time to take that next phone call. And you look to the left of you and you discover that you have Ronda Rousey basically shadow boxing, doing push-ups, doing high leg kicks, really just looking menacing, preparing for a fight. Now that's not a normal day at your office, but in reality what it really is it's actually an angry customer who's on that phone line waiting to talk to the next available agent. Now, it's not Ronda Rousey on the line. It's actually Rhonda Davis from Sacramento, California. And I can't tell you how badly your company has wronged this woman. Enough that she spent a good portion of her day actually just thinking about how she's going to handle this phone call. She's thought about all the legs and the steps that have happened up to this moment that maybe just irritated her a bit, but she put up with. She's going to think about all the other things that are going on. But most importantly, she's training for a fight. In her mind, she's going to get on the phone call and tear you a new one. And it's because she feels wronged. And she's looking for results, and she's actually already built up in her head what the results of this conversation are going to be. And really, honestly, it's you being not the winner in the situation. So, most importantly, you need to consider her kind of like Ronda Rousey in that octagon cage, ready to fight. Most important thing, we're not getting in the cage because we're not going to win this fight. I wouldn't go fight Mike Tyson. I'm certainly not going to go fight Rhonda Davis right now in the temperament and the anger level that she's at. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to talk to her and allow her to really just vent. She needs to get it off her chest before we can even move forward. And once we can kind of do that, it's important to try to find ways to agree with her. And what I mean is that a lot of times they're going to be saying things that are against company policy. Maybe that's not your refund procedure. There's a lot of different things that she's making up, again, her own mind of how this should end. But it's your part to find the things that you can agree on. And that's what it's going to do is build a bridge to, having a real conversation instead of yelling. And then what you need to do is make an authority statement. You need to identify the fact that she is upset and that we need to make this right. And that you're committed to finding a solution that's going to be agreeable by both of you. And by doing that, it's going to bring her out of the cage. It's going to allow her to get out of that fight mentality and start working together with you to find a solution that's going to be agreeable. Now, lastly, we're almost there. We've now found a compromise. Maybe it's giving a refund that we normally don't do, or maybe it's some other kind of meeting them midway. In some cases, if the company was completely wrong, it's probably just taking care of them to the fullest. Now, it doesn't end there, and this is where we can really take it to the next level. Now, a lot of times, a lot of these escalated situations, a lot of times have steps that may need to happen. Maybe you need to send an email to a supervisor to have something done, or you need to contact the fulfillment office to put in an emergency order. There's a lot of other stuff that may take place here. And this is where you get that opportunity to really wow Mrs. Davis. And let me explain. Because you're going to call her back with follow-up that honestly, even though you promised that you were going to do it, she's not expecting it. And the best part is that now you get to go and prepare for your own fight. You have the opportunity to think about this call before jumping into it, which is going to leave the customer not only a little amazed that you followed through, but now you're still standing in the position of authority of the call and can handle the call flow. What this really is going to be is we're going to take an angry customer and squash them and turn them hopefully somebody who's at least willing to spend money again with your company, at the very least not spreading negative, bad word about you. In closing here, I just encourage you all with customer service, never get into the fight. It should be a joined union between the customer and the person talking to really find a solution, really help, right? And that's really it. That's the steps that are needed to really effectively de-escalate an extremely angry customer. And what you're going to find from this is that you're going to not only prevent bad word of mouth for your company, but you may have actually saved a situation and turned someone into a long-term customer, which is we're always looking to go after. That's all I have for today. Again, my name is Steve from Matchstick Ignite, and I know there might be somebody in your friend circle who could benefit from this teaching. I encourage you to go ahead and tag them in the comments and see if we can benefit by really just not jumping into the ring, right? Have a good day. Bye.